Hey, yo, fuck this timer. Let's just get straight to it. What's up? How y'all doing? Happy Sunday. A little tuckered out today. Today's gonna be nice and chill. I'm gonna switch on over to here. Yeah, happy Sunday. Swagtastic. I'm not exactly sure what loadouts and subclass I want to run on the Warlock. I don't know exactly what the move is. I was messing around a little bit with solo flawless stuff. And I really did not like I really did not like Acreus, the first boss. I really didn't like Legend of Acreus at all. I feel like I definitely want the Sunbracers loadout. Even though Sunbracers are bugged, I still feel like Sunbracers are my best bet. But the Acreus loadout felt really crappy. Do we have all resilience mods on? No. Hello, Prometheus. Let's try. Let's try this. Just experimenting a little bit. Today's gonna be a very short stream. So we're just gonna experiment a little bit. So I wasn't supposed to do any work at all today. So I don't want to stream for too long. So we're just gonna experiment. What kind of checkpoint am I working with here? It says I have a checkpoint. What kind of checkpoint am I working with? Soul Wolf, thank you so much for the $10 super chat, dude. Thank you for your efforts and the effort you put in your content. Greetings from Oman, brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thanks for taking care of me. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Why are you on YouTube nowadays? Sometimes I stream on YouTube, sometimes I stream on Twitch. Just kind of depends on the day. I feel like this is probably an Ekthar checkpoint, right? Yeah, it is. I really don't like Acreus when I was using it, so I want to see how Lament looks for me. Got double solar weapon surge, we got time dilation. We don't have torches though. We definitely want torches somewhere. Maybe here? Can you link the YouTube chat to a raffle? A raffle? I'm not doing a raffle for anything. Fourth Horseman Slug Glitch? I don't want to promote that for my guide because not everyone can do that. I want to make sure my melee keybinds are correct. We don't want auto melee. There we go. Okay, so if I recall correctly, yeah. Boom. And And that should give me my restoration. Fourth Horseman glitch still work? Yes, it does, but I find that to be not a particularly effective option for this, for console players. So I'm kind of avoiding that option. When I make my guides for like solo flawlessing and stuff and things of that nature, I try to do guides for console players, or for all players. Console and otherwise. Okay, so we had cone, dot table, and line table. I'm not very good with sun bracers. So a little bit of this will be practicing getting into my combo. Is our dot table? Hello, Rex. Is our dot table? And then we have our line table. Yeah, I'm just curious how Lament's gonna look. Okay. So our heat rises. There's our restoration. Give you a little squish. I'm getting the hang of Sunbracer's Warlock again. It's been a little bit of time since I last played it, but I'm getting the hang of it again. Sunbracer's Warlock is it feels kind of funky to get the rotation down and whatnot. But once you've got it down, pretty solid. I do need to pick up the pace on killing these wizards, though. And I need to make sure I'm maintaining my stacks, my restoration timer. What's up, Mike? How you doing, dude? Damn. My restoration. Good to go now. Okay. So I'm thinking and then he should run to me. Oh, I don't have Lucent Blades on. So I'm probably gonna have to do like 3 hits. Okay, then we'll eat a grenade, kill you, you'll die to the Scorch. There's our restoration, and we're back at our loop. And then I need to super quickly get Lucent Blades on my sword. Now, I'm pretty sure that I can basically just like do that while I'm sitting here. There we go. Now we're golden. Yeah, it's funny that I can basically do that. I can basically AFK in the middle of the dungeon and switch mods, because I know that I have a restoration buff up. What perks are on the shotgun? recombination and reconstruction. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Pointy X, dot table, hamburger. Pointy X, dot table, hamburger. I hope you guys have been having a good weekend as well. My weekend was not half bad. There was it was a little stressful though. We had to deal with this. We had this like dickhead that was like blocking our cars in and our. It was just fucking weird. It was a weird situation. That was not fun. First unit trace rifle, demolitionist, and subsistence, I believe. Need my melee back. There we go. Snap. Oh. Okay. Sticks are made. Get my restoration cooking again. I'm gonna dunk 2 of these things as well. No, we're just... Yeah, see ya. Please stay in my well. Oh, what? That's not... I want that to go. Yeah, I don't know how I'm feeling about the well. I might prefer Fallen Sunstar with Chaos Reach Geomags. Oh shit. Because, like, also I feel like this build is kind of hard to execute for people who aren't familiar with it. And so I feel like recommending this for a solo flawless dungeon could prove difficult. That and I think Arc Warlock is so good this season. Oh. I will say though, the permanent restoration times 2 on this, fantastic. Okay, we have dot X, circle, and turret. Dot X, and then we'll hit turret. What's up, Relapse? How you doing, man? I saw you DM me on Discord, by the way. I answered your question, right? I was on vacation for the weekend, and I try to be pretty good about not being on my phone while I'm on vacation, but I did see that you DM'd me. Did I get back to you? Because if I haven't yet, I apologize. I need to make sure to check that. You answered me? Okay, cool. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure yeah, I just wanted to make sure I got back to you. I feel like, I always feel bad because I've like really bad at responding to if I get like DMs or Twitter DMs or Discord things or something like that. I'm always really bad at responding to them, and it's not because I like willingly ignore them. It's just because like I'll read it and look at it, and then something else will pop up that pulls my attention away, and then I'm like, oh, and I get completely distracted. Hold still. But yeah, something not particularly great. If you use Arc, I'd say Getaway is the play. Nah, dude. Fallen Sunstar? Oh. Fallen Sunstar is taking names, man. That exotic is crazy. That's my next build video, I think, is Fallen Sunstar Arc Warlock. Holy shit. That shit is super good, and honestly, like, one of the most fun exotics, in my opinion. Drop that bad boy, and then we're gonna get our Ember of Torches. Get our, actually, Radiant literally doesn't matter. I'm in a fucking well of Radiance. And yeah. See, because like if I'm healed with the Lament, I don't need the Well of Radiance. Also, someone asked me what I'm doing for the Lament combo, so it's 2 charged attacks, 1 heavy attack, 2 light attacks. And I have Lucent Blades on as well, and then like for what it's worth, I'm also like backpedaling as I'm hitting him, and I think that helps. I think backpedaling kind of helps allow you to enter your block more quickly. Alright, I need to proc Impact Induction real quick. I have to come on my Impact Induction get rolled again. Holding a directional key, shorten sword recovery time. Yeah, I don't. Very weird. All right, get my Arc Soul. Oh, it's yeah, guys, it's time to cook. It is time to cook. I love, dude. So like, probably like obviously, right? Like I make a lot of build videos, and like I like all of my builds that I make. Like I think they're obviously I think they're all like solid. I wouldn't like intentionally make a bad build video, but it's not always that like I'll make a build video and I'm like, holy shit, this is like addictive levels of fun. Fallen Sunstar Arc Warlock is addictive levels of fun. First long video, massively overthinking it. Yeah, but long videos are where the income's at. I mean, like, you know just as much as I do as content creators, like we don't really get any money. The only time you really start to get some cash is when you start making long videos. What does Fallen do for the build? So Fallen Sunstar doubles the energy regeneration of all of your Ionic Traces. So normally an Ionic Trace, when you collect it, will give you 12.5% refund to your grenade and melee, and 15% refund to your class ability. But so if you're wearing Fallen Sunstar, all of those are doubled. So it's 25% to your grenade and melee and 30% to your class ability, which is what is leading to these ridiculous ability chains where I'm just like never losing an ability. That in conjunction with a few mods. So like I've got, I've got I've got some impact reduction, I've got some bolstering detonation, so. Just make constant ionic traces. Well, so the build, generally speaking, an Arc Warlock build with the aspects that you're going to run is all automatically going to make a ludicrous amount of ionic traces. So Fallen Sunstar just kind of plays into those ionic traces. And the only thing this build lacks in is healing. However, that's not really a huge deal because your healing rift is up every 2 seconds. Because you're just getting so much ability regeneration. And you're always going to want to put your healing rift down because it gives you an Arc Soul. Now I want a Fallen Sunstar build video. You're gonna get one, dude. I'll be dropping it in either tomorrow or Tuesday. I think it's probably gonna be Tuesday, but we'll see. Either tomorrow or Tuesday. But yeah, Fallen Sunstar is a I don't really understand people who say Getaway Artist is better than Fallen Sunstar. I've seen people try to make arguments for it, and I've read them, but at the end of the day, I think what you need to remember is that Getaway Artist was an exotic that was made at a time before Arc 3.0. Line table, pointy X, turret. Getaway Artist was made at a time before Arc 3.0, and Getaway Artist was the only way that you could get an Arc Soul. There was no other way to get an Arc Soul. But when we transitioned to Arc 3.0 and Arc Soul became an aspect, so that literally you can get an Arc Soul as an Arc Warlock strictly for putting down your healing rift, just from an aspect, it kind of made Getaway Artist completely irrelevant, because the entire point of Getaway Artist was that you could actually create an Arc Soul. Now, you don't need an exotic to create an Arc Soul, so you're a lot better off running an exotic that enhances the Arc Warlock in some other fashion, which is why I am a big advocate for Fallen Sunstar. What do you prioritize? Like, is it more important stat mods or core builds? Is it better to run triple 100 or core mods for the build? Core mods for sure. Core mods for sure. Only way to get a supercharged Arc Soul? That's not true. Your Arc Soul becomes supercharged whenever you're amplified. Which with this build, you're pretty much always amplified. Getaway Artist gives you a stronger Arc Soul? Are you sure? Sentient, not supercharged? What's the difference between a sentient Arc Soul and a supercharged Arc Soul? Same thing? I am not sure, really. Have to test it out. Look, I love y'all, but this is starting to sound like a little bit of mumbo jumbo. And here, I'm gonna plot this down, give myself a little arc soul action. You know what? After I kill this motherfucker, I'll head on over to the final boss, and then I'll hop out and we'll test it. You guys know me. I am a proponent of research above all. I still, though, even if Getaway Artist gives a better Arc Soul, I don't think it'll be worth running Getaway Artists over. I still would advocate running Fallen Sunstar over Getaway Artist, because what Fallen Sunstar does is makes your grenade fucking OP. Like, I'd rather have basically permanent grenades than have a slightly better Arc Soul. But, in the interest of science, I do, in fact, want to test it. Just to see. And thank you for everyone who said kind words about the build videos. I appreciate you guys watching them very, very much. And hopefully you've been enjoying the other content as well. The non-build video stuff, some of the, everything we try to do is educational here on the channel, with, maybe some sprinkles of entertainment here and there. But hopefully you guys like all the stuff we've been doing. And these support has been very much appreciated, especially from all the members. We have a solid amount of members on the channel, so if you're an individual who's a member, I appreciate you. Thanks for supporting in that fashion. Yikes! Ah! Leave me be. Oh no. No! Oh god. It's okay, I have my chaos reach soon. I'll own these frauds. Okay. Maybe I need to slow it down a touch. Anyway, so we'll get the boss CP, and then we'll go ahead and test out the... We'll test out the good old Getaway Artist versus Fallen Sunstar and see what's happening over here. Okay. So we're gonna plop our healing rift down. Beam this motherfucker. Solo flawless? Nah, just testing different loadouts and things of that nature. So that I can make the solo flawless guide for Warlock. But yeah, let's go test this Getaway Artist business. I'll grab the I'll finish the ghost just to make sure I definitely have the CP. And then we're gonna... No, my solo flawless. It's ruined. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching the build videos. Thanks for supporting all the content. And then for those who don't know, if you guys really enjoy the content and you want to help me make it, you want to support the channel and things of that nature, if you type !member in the chat, there'll be a link that pops up that allows you to become a member of the channel for $5 a month. And all of that obviously goes towards just making the content, getting the thumbnails made, helping with the backup editor so we can get more videos out for you guys. Totally up to you if you want to support. All of my stuff is free. All that stuff is just totally optional. Completely up to you. Are you not on Twitch anymore? I stream on both. Hardest class solo flawless this on? So I haven't solo flawless it. I haven't done like a lot of solo flawless testing or have a lot of solo flawless experience on Warlock. So I'm not entirely qualified to answer that quite yet. But between Hunter and... Well, it's tough to say between Hunter and Titan because I found the Hunter run to be easier personally. However, I'm significantly better at Hunter than I am at Titan. So that could definitely be playing a role. What makes you change between Twitch and YouTube streaming? Strictly because I think some people prefer to watch the YouTube streams. Like some people prefer to watch live streams on YouTube, and other people prefer to watch live streams on Twitch. Okay, getaway artist. Okay, so step one, we're gonna test our Arc Soul. We're gonna pop that bad boy. Okay, so 3,400, and now we're amplified. Okay. So amplification didn't change our damage numbers. Still hitting 3,400s. But now we're going to swap out that bad boy for Getaway Artist. Convert your Arc Grenade into an Arc Soul and become amplified. The Arc Soul functions as an autonomous turret. Boom. 3,400, so it does the same damage. And as far as I can tell, it looks to be firing at about the same rate. That's hitting 5,100s because bosses take different damage numbers. You have the ability to have two. Nope. So, given these tests, I will confidently say that Getaway Artist is completely useless, in my opinion. I would say that Getaway Artist is a, unfortunately, useless exotic. would rank it in the D tier of the tier list because, honestly, its job is done by an aspect. Gives you a constant Arc Soul. Well, so does Fallen Sunstar. Look at this. Plop my Rift down. Get my Ionic Traces. Boom. There's my Arc Soul back. Because I get my class ability back from these Ionic Traces. And my class ability, not only every time I cast it, but every time I even touch my Rift. Look, Arc Soul, 12, 11, boom, back up to 13. And my Rift is back up already. And all of these Ionic Traces are also giving me additionally, if you think about this from a team perspective, acquiring Arc Souls through the Arc Soul aspect, which gives you and everyone else who passes through your Rift and Arc Soul, is significantly better in the Arc Soul category than Getaway Artist is because the Arc Souls fire at the same rate and they do the same damage. However, the Arc Soul aspect allows you to grant Arc Souls to allies, whereas Getaway Artist has no way for you to provide Arc Souls to allies. Now, it is true, you could theoretically say, like, oh, well, if you run Getaway Artist, then you can drop the Arc Soul aspect and run Lightning Surge instead. And that's true. However, I would much rather be able to give my entire team Arc Souls and have my Arc Soul refund every time I pass through my Rift, instead of not being able to refund it whatsoever. I would much rather have that than be able to do a slide blink melee ability and still be able to use my grenade on actual enemies instead of consuming it, and get double energy from all of the Ionic Traces I collect, and give my allies ability energy when I collect those Ionic Traces as well. I cannot see a single reason in any universe whatsoever where you would want to use Getaway Artist over a different Arc Warlock exotic. Now, if the third available Arc Warlock aspect was incredibly strong, that conversation could change. However, it's really not. I watched a video of Spire solo and used it as a guide so I could do it myself. Mission accomplished. Congratulations on your clear, Ignacio. Nicely done. Sun Eater is better? What is Sun Eater? You guys referring to the Fallen Sunstar? Sun Eater? No. Now, what I'm curious about is Crown of Tempest another good option? So if I recall correctly, Crown of Tempest is basically Heart of Inmost Light, but for Arc Warlock, yes? I would still go with Fallen Sunstar. Well, actually, it depends. Oh, it's Arc Ability or Jolt Final Blows. Okay, so hold up. Now we must see Crown of Tempests. Hmm. 525% additional base grenade melee. But not class ability? Does Crown of Tempest not regenerate class ability? Emergency reinforcement over other resist mods. Emergency reinforcement is typically my recommendation when you don't really have any other things in your build where you don't have really any other area in your build where you would justify using like surge mods. So it's kind of like the direction you go for when you're like, I don't really have any other purpose for armor charge stacks. I'll just pop on emergency reinforcement. Because it's not a particularly good mod, but it's, you know, it's better than nothing. Because it does consume 3 armor charge stacks. So, I mean, it's not great, but... Want to give less mitigation than other resists and only sometimes? Well, other resists are element specific. So this is 10% resist to everything. If an encounter only has 1 element across the board, like if you're in an encounter where every enemy is dealing arc damage, no exceptions, then like, yeah, I guess do arc resists instead. But typically you're dealing with more than 1 type of damage in a Destiny activity. GMX hot swap. So I'll recommend it in my guide if I do decide to recommend Arc Warlock, but I'm not gonna like use it myself or have it be a requirement. Okay, so we have Conduction Tines. No, Fallen Sunstar is definitely better than Crown of Tempests. Undoubtedly. The increased regeneration I'm getting passively from Conduction Tines is being eclipsed by even the base regeneration rates of Ionic Traces. So I would much rather just double the Ionic Traces regeneration and say goodbye to Conduction Tines altogether. And Conduction Tines doesn't even buff your class ability either, so yeah, fuck that. Envoy, thanks for coming to a brand new member. Oh no, Envoy is here? What are you guys scared of Envoy for? He's harmless. He's scared of Envoy. We good, we good. Can you add Razorbeak 48? Huh? I don't know what that means. What damage resist do we need in Ghost of the Deep? Pretty much all arc. Okay. So we got Arbalest. Couple things we could try here. Vanguardaz. Probably Vanguard AZ, actually, isn't it? Thank you so much for becoming a brand new member. Thanks for supporting my content. Appreciate it a lot, dude. Didn't they patch the one-shot RB? Nope. Let's give this a go. And see what happens. Oh my god, Envoy's gifting memberships? Yo, can everyone in chat please give a huge thank you to Envoy for gifting 5 YouTube memberships? We'll go middle next. Yeah, guys, I think we're doing okay on the Arc Warlock so far. Oh shit, she's gonna spawn moths. Oh shit, I'm gonna accidentally go Warlock. I just do too much damage. Get my healing rift back. Nice. And then give that a little look-see. Can't use Prime here. Here, can everyone in chat throw Envoy a quick little 07? Just give him a little thank you for those gifted memberships. We had dot table here. Alright, the way we're gonna deal with this guy is we're just gonna let our little friend take care of him. See, me, I'm a very busy man, chat. Very busy man. All of you, very busy people as well, okay? We don't have time to kill our own enemies in Destiny. That's why we summon a little bitch to do it for us. Am I right or am I right? That's why we summoned this little blue ball to take care of it for us, because I do not have time for it. I don't have time to kill these dudes. I got things to do, places to be. Can't call an ARC buddy a bitch. My bitch. I can call it whatever I want. I summoned it. And I don't mean it out of disrespect. I don't, you know. I love my Arc Soul very dearly. Him and I have had some great times. But make no mistake. My Arc Soul does what I tell it to do. My Arc Soul's name is Joffrey. He is my bitch. Cool. Don't mess with me, motherfucker. Is that the Dare's Trace Rifle? Yeah, I would probably recommend the Path of Least Resistance instead, but I don't have one. Okay. Now what I'm thinking is, we can just kind of do this. Oh, okay. That's kind of rude. What? I'm supposed to do that. I guess I didn't break your shield fast enough. Yeah, that wasn't great DPS. Not thrilled about that one. Come on. Let me throw my... Right, give me my... No! I win. My healing. Okay, maybe we'll try Leviathan's Breath? Do you not have to stand in the buff to do more damage? You only have to stand in the buff to strip the shield. Okay, we're gonna head on over to the foot. Would you recommend on Path of Least Resistance? I don't even know what it can roll, to be honest. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. Okay, I believe I had knee as well. So we're just gonna... Do you make your own thumbnails? No. It's part of what those YouTube memberships and for people who decide to become members and people who gift memberships, that's part of what that goes towards is thumbnail cost. As thumbnail is kind of expensive. Okay. Cool. Ah! Forgot about those guys. Mistakes were almost made. But they weren't. Line table. Hey dude, look at how much damage all this stuff does. Line table. Everyone sub, please. Oh no, only if they like the content. I don't want anyone to sub if they don't want to. Appreciate it, of course, but yeah, don't want anyone to. We make an honest living over here, you know? If you love the content, you want to sub? Sweet. If it's not your thing, that's okay too. Wouldn't want anyone to sub who, you know, doesn't vibe with what we make. Yeah, so, Arc Warlock is a lot easier to survive on than I thought it would be. Having a healing rift up, like basically always, is very nice. Hello, Ninja. How many damage phases so far? 1. Oops. Okay, we have pointy X. Pointy X. Simple enough. Okay, we're here to the deep site. Plop our rift on the deep site. Then we'll practice. And then we'll clean up a little bit with our stuff. And then, actually, I can't see her. Harder to spire, solo, or this? That's a really tough question, to be honest. I would say this is more annoying to solo, but Spire is harder to solo. Well, solo flawless. So I made the grave mistake of not remaining in my rift, but since I make so many ionic traces, it doesn't really matter much, does it? You kind of don't really want to leave your rift until your other abilities are up, or until you have a new rift, so that way you can plan it in your new location. Be good to go. That's funny. I just killed Vorlog and I didn't even know I killed him. I missed the getaway test. What happened? Getaway really, really, really bad. It was what happened. Okay, and then the other one was the foot, if I recall correctly. Okay, drop a grenade. That'll make me a bunch of ionic traces, so I can plop that down. Basically working my way towards a new one. I've got a new one. Getaway was proved useless. Yep. Was indeed. Oh shit. That wasn't the right location. Alright, chat, should we give solar a try? And see how we feel? I do have to do a few loadout swaps though. Well, now my ammo is kind of messed up. So I kind of just need to chill and let my abilities come back. Let's change these to arc resists. Do I have like impact induction on or anything? Momentum transfer, bolstering detonation. When do GMs return? You can try to launch them in the directory and it'll tell you what date they come out on. Glub, 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 glub. Alright, we got on the snap. Not quite. Oh, there we go. Pop. Okay, get our restoration rolling. 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 Oh. See ya. Circle. Okay, so if heat rises up. I don't know why I'm going over here. I usually do wizard second. Magma orbs, Natty. Multiple magma orbs do work. Okay, we've got hamburger. Or hot dog. Whatever we're calling that these days. Wow. Nice. Get that restoration going. Okay. What were we, hamburger? We were Oak Hipster. Thanks so much for the 3 months of membership. I really do appreciate all you guys that are members. It means a lot to me. So thank you very, very much, truly. Line table. Let's see what we're working with here. Arc is definitely better. I do not like solar for that at all. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like Arc is just easier to play as well. Y'all know what I mean? The Sunbracers combo is a little bit complicated. You know, the Arc combo is just way easier to pull off. So I think in my guide, I'll probably recommend Arc for this. Also, like with the seasonal mods, Arc is just so good. Yeah, also fast running. Yeah, also you go fast. What, you know, what better thing could there be? Yeah, to me, and additionally too, like I wasn't even doing the Geomag hot swap, but if you were doing the Geomag hot swap, I bet you could easily drop this motherfucker in like 4 phases. So yeah, I think maybe tomorrow's Twitch stream will be focused entirely on getting footage for the solo flawless Warlock run and refining that, and then we'll edit that and then hopefully release that on Tuesday. So we have a Warlock guide, Titan guide, and a Hunter guide all up on the channel. So we're going to Arc when the seasonal mods are gone. I think Fallen Sunstar Arc Warlock is like really fucking good. Mods or not. This shit's awesome. But, yeah. But yeah, like I said, today was going to be a shorter stream. I'm going to take my girlfriend out for some pizza and some wine. So I'm going to wind her down right now. If you guys want to catch future streams, I would highly recommend joining my Discord server. You'll get pinged every time I go live, whether it's on Twitch or YouTube. So if you enjoy watching the live streams or you enjoy seeing the videos and stuff like that, that's the best way to know whenever we're live or whenever something comes up. And the link is right there for any of you who are not already in there. So I'm going to bounce, go get some good food, get some good dinner. And I'll see y'all tomorrow on the Twitch for those of you who decided to stop by. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic day.